you're depressed, you don't need any antidepressant medication. Just smoke some marijuana. If you're a woman and you're on your period, you don't need any Valium or Midol. Just smoke some marijuana. Hey guy, you got a joint for me? Okay. Yeah, so you heard of a bar mitzvah, right? Well, I gave my sons a marijuana mitzvah. Yeah, I gave my sons a marijuana cigarette to go. My ex didn't like it. She took the joint down to the Santa Monica Police Department. 13 months later, I got pulled over by the LAPD for committing a traffic violation. Took me to West LA jail, called the Santa Monica Police Department. They come out to get me. The guy's wearing a patch on his arm that says SMPD. I said, what does that mean? Suck my penis, dickhead? I said, no, fool, it means you're under arrest. Yeah. So they took me down to Santa Monica jail where I performed overflowing crowds for 4 straight days. The food was terrible. You know, it was these MREs. And that's what they're feeding our troops over there. The Pentagon calls them meals ready to eat. I mean, you couldn't sell this stuff on a supermarket shelf, you know. They sue you and you go out of business. Yeah. The troops call the MREs meals rejected by Ethiopians. Yeah, they're right too. So I went to the courthouse. I was walking down the hallway. I saw this beautiful woman. I said, honey, you can sit in my face anytime. I walked in the courtroom. She was the district attorney. Yeah, the DA. She says, how do you plead? I said, I do. Yeah. Judge says to me, well, you got anything to say for yourself? I said, yes, your honorarium. Your honor. Marijuana laws are unconstitutional. Yeah, because they deny people easy access at a fair pre-market price to a herb that's beneficial to them. You know? And not only that, marijuana is not a toxic substance or a pharmaceutical poison. Therefore, it's not a violation of the Health and Safety Code. You heard of the Hubble telescope, right? Yeah, that's that $1.5 billion that sends back those blurry-eyed, banana-shaped, backwards pictures. Well, Congress is going to turn NASA into a brewery. They're going to call it Hubbly Bubbly. Yeah. Yeah, the booze that's guaranteed to make you blurry-eyed, banana-shaped, and backwards. They're going to waste $10 billion on the Super Collider. Yeah. It sounds like something like Magic Mountain should build, you know? Like 5 roller coasters coming together in a super collision. Yeah. Not too many people want to take that ride, but probably a lot of people want to see it. The reason they say they want to build the Super Collider is because they want to understand the fundamental forces that created the universe. And the bull right there in the corner. They want to understand the interaction of subatomic particles that make up all matter. Hell, I think they should just take a hit of LSD or eat some mushrooms. It'd be a lot simpler. Yeah. That's what I did. When I took LSD and the mushrooms, I just understood the fundamental forces that created the universe. I actually saw the subatomic particles, the interaction that make up all matter. Yeah. The Saudi Arabians are not too bright. They don't let women drive, you know. I was the richest of some of those Saudi Arabians. I hired me 3 women chauffeurs. Yeah, one to drive my limo, one to drive me, one in reserve in case the one driving me ran out of gas. That's why James Worthy, the leading scorer of the Lakers on and off the court, that's why he called for 2 women. In case one ran out of gas and he still wanted to make more drives to the basket. They had to be athletic too. They had to know how to dribble his balls upside down and make those reverse spin moves. I couldn't believe it, but I read in the February 2nd edition of the Daily News that President Bush, he'd been nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah. Unbelievable. I looked at it twice. It's true. I mean, here's a guy whose philosophy is kiss his ass or he'll kick your ass. Yeah. It's like nominating the cocaine industry for the Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah. Or giving the Safe Sex Award to Rock Hudson. Yeah. Don't make any sense to me. I mean, those people must be stupid, naive, drunk, or bought off. Yeah. Yeah, with the wave of patriotism sweeping the country, I've been getting up every morning, saluting the flag and saying the Pledge of Allegiance. Yeah. Well, my flag's a little bit different. Got the zigzag man up there in the left-hand corner. 13 stars around it. I have a copy here of President Bush's domestic agenda. Yeah. It's all blank pages, no money, no agenda, you know. Yeah. If he's really the education president, shouldn't he be saying obliterate posterior instead of kick ass? Yeah. Oh, yeah, upside down, yeah. Well, it's the world's upside down, you know, you got to get used to it. Yeah. Yeah, Steve Martin and Jay Leno, they went to Saudi Arabia, you know, trying to become the next Bob Hope. In fact, Bob Hope was the last person those troops wanted to see, because everywhere Bob Hope goes, a lot of Americans die. Yeah. In fact, I took a walk down Bob Hope Boulevard, wound up in a war zone. Yeah. I went to Santa Monica to Ron Kobik's press conference, where they demanded that American lives not be senselessly sacrificed for oil and money. Yeah, there were some assholes there that were threatening to tip Ron Kobik over in his wheelchair, trying to keep him from speaking out.
I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah, well, go ahead. And so I confronted these people. I said, hey, you want this war so bad? How come you aren't on a boat going to Saudi Arabia? And they had a smart-ass answer. They said, well, we would, but we're afraid people like you and Ron Kobik would take over the country. And so I just laughed at him. I said, hey, you're not only stupid, you're paranoid. I said, we're not into taking over any countries, but if we were, we certainly wouldn't take over this country, you know. I mean, we take over a country like Japan, you know, one with no money, I mean, with money in the bank, no debt, no problems. Get a lot of this country back. This is our favorite sign back in the 60s. Yeah, we used it for our dartboard. Yeah. We ran out of Nixon toilet paper. We did this with it. Yeah. Yeah. The new draft poster, it'll have a picture of a dollar bill and an oil well, and it'll say the New World Order wants you. You know. My mother always told me rude dudes point fingers. You know. This dude right here. He's a rude dude pointing the finger at the young people back there, telling them he wants their ass. Yeah, he's a dirty old man. He wanted their ass in Vietnam, you know. Yeah. I tell my children just to say yes to marijuana and no to taxes, you know, until they cancel that national debt. There's a terrorist alert in this country. Yeah, this is the guy we're looking for. We're scaring the hell out of our children by putting them in debt. Yeah. Yeah. We also have an all points bulletin out for these guys here. North for smuggling cocaine into the country. Reagan for sleeping on the job. And Bush, we like to impeach him and force him to eat broccoli until he says he's sorry, you know. Reason for this war is because they wanted to divert American people's attention from the S&L crisis. The defense budget was going to get cut, you know. And they wanted to divert attention from all the other problems, too, like the unemployment, homeless, etc. Yeah, some people say we have a drug problem in this country. And what is the most addictive drug ever invented, the most addictive substance ever invented, of course, is money. And there ain't enough of that either. You know, most people don't have enough of that. So More people are addicted to money than any other substance. More crime and corruption has been committed because of money than any other substance. It's dangerous to have too much. It's dangerous to have too little. And it's hard to have the right amount. So I developed this card to bring this problem to their attention. You can send it to Mrs. Reagan or Mr. Reagan or all your elected officials. And on the front it says, Happy Holidays. You open it up. It says, make this your New Year's resolution. Just say no to money. Yeah. It has a little warning label on the back about money, everything I just said, plus that money is a subversive, sleazy scourge, seducing the spirits, sapping the strength, and stealing the security of America. Then you just stick it in this envelope here. All right. You just mail it to the crook of your choice. That's any politician. Yeah? Washington, D.C., District of Corruption, where an honest man can't get a job, much less elected. Yeah, right? All righty. Well, thank you very much, and we're going to have another good band coming up for you. I'm sure you enjoy it. And if you'd like a tape of this act here, it's available here at the Natural Fudge. We have 45-minute tapes and 60-minute tapes. And there's more to come after this band here. Thank you.
Okay, that's Chief Eagle Eye. Hey, how much are those tapes, Chief? Huh? $7.50 a tape. I assure you, you take one of these home, put it on at night, all your sleeping problems are over. A nice hand for Chief Eagle Eye. All right, all right. You're at the Natural Fudge Cafe in the heart of Hollywood. Original showcase for 20 years now. We're having a great time tonight. A really party night. It's Friday night. You guys ready to party tonight? Yeah? Okay. All right, we're going to take a brief break right now. We'll be right back with you. Set up for the band all over January. All right.